Welcome everyone to my first online guided meditation. Please find a quiet space and settle in comfortably. I encourage you to set your own intention for the practice and to focus on mindfulness and non-judgmental observation of your thoughts and sensations. Also, focus on your breath. Let's take a few deep breaths together as we start. Ready? Here we go. Take a deep breath in. Now slowly breathe out. Breathe in again and out. One more time, breathe in and slowly breathe out. Keep breathing. Now, let's begin our journey together. As you continue to breathe in and out at your own pace, take a moment to check in with your body and relax. Send your breath to any tight spots you may feel in your muscles and imagine that a golden light is covering your entire body with soothing warmth. Keep breathing slowly in and out. Close your eyes and imagine the sun's golden rays are filling you up with healing light. Feel your body melting toward the embracing earth and relax. If you get distracted, gently bring your focus back to your breath. Now, while you lie there, keeping your eyes closed and your body still, in your imagination, I want you to now stand up and look around. You find yourself outside on a beautiful spring day. The sun is shining, birds are singing, and a warm breeze gently embraces your body. You smell the fresh scent of new flowers in bloom and take in a big breath of warm air, which radiates to all parts of your body. Then you breathe out again, releasing what is no longer needed. With each calming breath in and out, you feel cleansed and refreshed. When you are ready, without actually moving your body, imagine that you start walking, and after a little while, you see a large iron gate in front of you with two doors that together form an arch like a rainbow. One of the doors is slightly open, and you step through. As you step through the gate, you see before you an arched rainbow-colored bridge. You cannot see what's on the other side of it, yet you feel moved to start walking forward, up and over the painted wooden archway until you reach the other side of the bridge. As you reach the other end of the bridge, the rainbow colors on its surface seem to rise up and start to swirl around you like floating silks. As they drift by, they sometimes touch your cheeks and face, making you feel like you are being kissed and surrounded with love. Suddenly, the silks dissolve and you see before you an escalator with rainbow-colored steps leading downward to somewhere unknown. You feel a sense of excitement and anticipation and step onto the smooth conveyor. Slowly, it leads you down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As you reach the bottom of the escalator and easily step off, there before you is a door surrounded by large silk curtains in rainbow colors and drifting prismatic mists. Through the open door, you see blue sky and puffy clouds and step through it with ease. Before you is one of the most beautiful natural landscapes you have ever seen, with high mountains in the distance and deep valleys below filled with blooming wildflowers and a cheerfully babbling brook. You smell warm, pungent earth and take a deep breath in and then out. As you take another deep breath in, you feel yourself lifting up off of the ground and into the warm air. You can fly. You stretch out your arms, which now take the shape of strong wings, and soar up and over the mountains and across the peaceful valley below. Soon, you see below you an earthen trail leading down a mountainside and into an emerald forest. You follow the trail for a while, only occasionally having to flap your wings. You feel so light and flying seems quite effortless. Eventually you land and follow the trail into the green woods. The surface of the trail is soft and spongy and is easy to walk on. Looking around, you see that you are surrounded by tall trees and lush greenery such as fern fronds, cushy mosses, and diverse herbs and shrubs. The forest is alive with the sights and sounds of friendly wildlife. You feel very peaceful as you continue your walk. Soon you come to the forest's edge, where you see a wide, bright green meadow with low vegetation being blown gently back and forth in the breeze. You walk through it, brushing your fingertips on the soft meadow grasses. After a while, you come to the edge of a slow-moving brook, which murmurs with what almost sounds like words. You listen to its speech for a few minutes. Then, you start moving further along the brook's edge, where a narrow wildlife trail is found. You follow its winding path. After walking for a while, the bank of the brook flattens out, and you are able to step down the grassy slope to the water's edge. You place your hands in the cool flow as the water cascades and swirls over glittery rocks. Taking your time, you play in the shallows and feel refreshed. No one is around, so you take off your shoes and maybe your clothes, placing them carefully on the brook's warm, grassy bank so that you can fully immerse yourself in the calming waters of the sparkling brook. You listen to the brook's babbling and laugh at its jokes. When you are ready, you carefully step out of the brook onto its sunny bank and lie down. You feel the sun's warm rays on your wet skin and rest a while. Perhaps you take a brief nap or simply take some time to listen to the beautiful sounds of nature surrounding you. It's very peaceful. When you are ready, you stand up. Get dressed and start following the wildlife trail again along the brook's bank. As you walk, the width of the brook begins to get wider and the water level gets deeper. You start to see more wildlife around you, both in and out of the water. You come to a point where the brook opens up to a great wide lake. So smooth is its surface that it reflects the blue sky and white clouds above almost perfectly. You notice more wildlife around you. They seem to be heading to the lake as well and don't mind your presence. You have come to the great mystical lake where all beings may be healed by its magic waters. The wildlife is stepping in and out of the lake and seem to be undergoing some sort of transformation as they emerge. Everyone is getting along. You too may be healed here. You can visit this lake anytime you want. You just need to envision yourself traveling to it as you just did. Now that you are here, you can rest for a while. Splash some lake water on your face if you want to, or go swimming in the deeper part. Then stretch your arms up to the sky like a tall tree and greet your wildlife friends. Now it is time to start your journey back on the edge of the brook, along the Earth and Wildlife Trail, and under the tall trees of the forest. As you walk, there seem to be rainbows all around, both in the sky and in the air surrounding you. You yourself seem to be sparkling with a prismatic glow. The rainbow sparkles suddenly seem more intense around you, so you stop walking for a moment. You look up at the sky and see so many colors there. Then you start to see shapes forming and reforming. Perhaps there is a message for you in those shapes. You watch a while before moving on. As you start to walk, the rainbow colors of the sky seem to drift down and start to surround you in an array of swirling silk. You hear soft voices murmuring from somewhere nearby. You are not scared, but are curious as to where the sounds are coming from. You listen a while. Soon the voices drift away on the breeze, and the rainbow silks that were surrounding you seem to dissolve, revealing the darkening sky of sunset. It is time to go home. You feel so relaxed and refreshed, and embraced by the healing powers of loving nature. After walking some distance, you find yourself on the edge of the wide, flowery meadow, which now smells even more sweet and perfumed than before. You breathe in deeply and take some time to watch the sun heading toward the golden horizon. You feel hugged by a gentle, warm breeze. Suddenly, the breeze lifts you up off the ground, and you find that your wings are back, and you are flying again over the meadow and up into the high mountains. You can see more of the golden sunset from way up there, and everything looks so beautiful down below. You find flying to be so much fun, and that it is not so hard to maneuver your way through the breezy air. You try out a few moves and do your own spiral dance across the sky. You see a rainbow arch over the far mountains and head that way. The rainbow leads you to the darkening valley below. There below you, you see an opening in the mountain where one side of the rainbow's arch disappears. You tuck your wings and swoop down to investigate, and discover that the opening leads back to the escalator that you took to get to this special place. You land and fold your wings. You start to walk toward the escalator with its large rainbow curtains. Hesitating, you look back up at the opening through the mountainside and see the sunset sky above you there. You see clouds shifting in shape. Is there one final message there for you? You stop to watch for a while. Now it is time to go home, but you can visit this place anytime you want to in your mind. You take a moment to reflect on your experience and feel gratitude for all that you witnessed. Then you head to the rainbow escalator and step onto its conveyor, going up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. At the top, you step off the escalator easily and head over the arch of the painted rainbow bridge. Turning back for a moment, you realize that the sun has now set for the evening and you can't see the escalator now. It has disappeared into the mists like magic. You breathe in deeply and walk on. After crossing the bridge, you go back through the large iron gate, which is still propped open on one side. You stop for a moment outside the gate to think about all you experienced on the other side. You can bring those feelings with you and feel such peace and joy. Now it is time for you to rejoin your physical world. Take a few more deep breaths, in and out, in and out, in and out. Start to move your body in small ways. Wiggle your fingers and toes and feel how relaxed your whole body is now. When you are ready, open your eyes. And you are back. I hope this guided meditation and imagined journey has been helpful to you and that you feel a sense of rejuvenation and increased energy. I wish you all much peace and joy for all of your days. Thank you for spending this time with me. With love, Rebeccah.